I don't know guys, something feels very different, but I can't quite put my finger on what exactly has changed here. So, we all know how last episode ended, I hope. If you haven't seen the last video, I recommend you watch it, or at least just so you can be caught up to speed. So, I'm gonna show what happens if we try to load a game, and try to basically get back to one of our saves before stuff pretty much hit the fan. We're gonna go back a little. That's not good. Okay. Save file is corrupt, starting a new game. Oh, the music's even a bit wonky. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... That's a nice name you got there. What is it, French? How do I just saw an island in the front of the road and let my aforementioned friend catch up to me? Hey there. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Yeah, she's gone. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Just like the loser I was before. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things, stare blankly at the wall. There is no motivation. We've done this all before. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh, you're actually considering it this time. RyGuy. I see you're a fan of making an entrance for yourself, Monika. Why did you come in here anyway? Well, I'm just looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Yeah, I know she quit. She quit because it's all about politics and stuff. I know this. Much rather you take something and join, put something special out of it. What club did you decide to join? Starting your own? A literature club, okay. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not really boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading... Where the fudge did the music go? Hey RyGuy, by any chance you still looking for a club to join? I'll go anywhere but here, man. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika in her irresistible smile. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. Thank God there's music. I can actually... My heart can beat normally now. And I brought a guest with me. What scared the fudge out of me? This isn't gonna be very fun, is it? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Yeah, way to kill my heart by just glitching out the screen like that, inverting it, and ending all my circulation. Yuri's the vice president now. Interesting. Oh yeah, cause Sayori was the vice president before, so I guess Yuri takes her place. Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know. Oh, she doesn't have cupcakes for us. She didn't know we were coming. A fair bit of this dialogue is duplicated from last time, since we are reliving through it. So just keep that in mind as I'm going through this. God, every time I press the space bar, I know that there's the chance that something just random could happen and freak me out, so I'm just rolling a dice every time I press the spacebar to advance the text. I hate horror. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it too, Natsuki, but I find myself in a lot of horrific situations, so I mean, I kind of just roll with it. So you write your own poems? What do you care? I don't think that's impressive. Why don't you share them? We should all share them. We should do what we did last time. We actually have an even number of people this time, because I don't know how it worked before. There were 5 people, so that meant, you know, you could do 2 groups of 2, but then someone would just be waiting, so I don't know how that worked entirely. Regardless, we have 4 people now, so it should work more efficiently. Let me guess, Monika, you still write poems for each other? Let's go. Yeah, I know. I can read you like a book. Because this pretty much is a book. There's still one problem. Now that we've reached the most important topic, yeah, I never said I would join this club. At this point, I kind of have to join. I guess I need to tell you the truth, RyGuy. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, so I'm pretty much roped into it. Alright, that's how they do it this time, because I don't have Sayori here to back me up or anything, and to like kind of persuade me to join, because at least I know someone. Or I am familiar with Monika, I guess, but yeah, so that's how they wrote me into this hellhole. Okay, on our way home, away from the debacle. Writing a poem tonight. Let's do this. Let's write a poem. Oh, okay. You've unlocked a special poem. Sure. Let's read it. It's pretty abstract if you ask me. Do I have to advance it or anything? How do I... Okay. Okay. I just press spacebar. It's gone. And it's just the two of them. I'm gonna actually try to appeal to Natsuki this time because she was the second on the vote. And I feel that for the second playthrough we should go after her because, I mean, we already know what's gonna happen with Yuri. So I feel let's try to appeal to Natsuki this time. Natsuki likes cute words, very simple stuff, so we could just appeal to her that way. Mouse, music, play, peace, kiss, pink. Okay, there we go. We've written our poem. That's the last comment, so everyone is already hanging out. Hi there. That's some new makeup? Thanks for keeping your promise, RyGuy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Hey! Oh, everyone's joining. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I'm just gonna... Oh, hey, Monika, you're, if you could maybe back up a bit so I could read the text, that'd be nice. Something about Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy, so this is all the same. I can't tell if the music's off or not. Enthusiastically take the book. Does she tell me what it's about? I look forward to hearing what she thinks. I forgot about that. So as you're going through that whole scene, the screen is actually tilting, and I was getting the sense that something was off. I thought it might have been the music at first, but no. When you're actually in that scene, the whole screen is zooming in really slowly, and it's a really cool and subtle effect I forgot. Yep, here we go. Let's access Natsuki's route. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Okay. Alright, I know I haven't known you for that long, but I know you're kind of aggressive, but you might want to tone down the swearing. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you know how the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Is that true? She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Yeah, why is that? I guess it's just easier to be closer together like this. Aha, we gotcha there. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Ooh, okay, we're definitely close to her, just sitting on the floor. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Aw, I feel aw. See, Natsuki, once you get to know her, there's more to her than meets the surface. I'd say that's true with all the girls. If we hadn't first appealed to Yuri, you know, we'd probably have a vastly different opinion on her. And we're getting that type of insight on Natsuki now. We had an opinion on her, but it's kind of being reworked a bit as we get to spend more time with her. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Oh, I feel bad now. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser. Well, okay, at least you admit it. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my room. My dad would beat the ass out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room, except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Gotcha again. I flipped the page. Knowing the nature of this game, I do not trust us being in a black void right now. Did we fall asleep? Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over to her. Oh, she fell asleep. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Natsuki suddenly collapses into me. Hey. Okay, I'm just gonna advance the text box. Well, okay, you can just keep doing that. That's fine as well. Oh, geez. Natsuki, are you okay? No, she's perfectly fine. Why do you ask? Don't worry, RyGuy, she's fine. It just happens every now and then, and that happens every now and again! Why don't we all share poems now? Please? I wanna stay away. Natsuki, here we go. I don't know, was appealing to her not the right option? So we appealed specifically to her, meaning she's gonna like the poem. So I'm very curious how she's gonna react with her usual angsty kind of, you know, the Natsuki attitude. Let's start off with the things I don't like. First of all, she can't find anything. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Oh, that's lingo for I like it. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Haha, we gotcha a third time. Can't really figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Or fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Is it the same thing? It is the same thing, so I'm not gonna reread it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. Yeah, this is the same from before. Time to share with Yuri. I'm a little nervous how this is gonna go. She's not gonna like our poem. Monika will like it. I think Monika will like pretty much anything we write. I'm a little nervous about Yuri this time. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process. I'm assuming this is the same. Makes no sense that the poems would be different. Yeah, that's the same from before. Alright, well, Yuri was essentially the same. There was maybe like 1 or 2 different lines, but it's honestly not worth showing, so we're just gonna do Monika. And this shouldn't be that much different either. If it cuts to the next segment, you'll know that nothing was different. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh geez, no. It makes me think of something that Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. Oh, so she could just immediately tell who I'm going for. If you're interested in Natsuki, always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. Oh, so that's what that was? Her software was shutting down? Hole in wall, but he was looking at... Oh wait, this is actually different. Alright, well, I guess we're reading this one. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Alright, so that one's different. The others were the same, but this one was interestingly different. It was like a sequel, moreover, but it's definitely interesting. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem and you're bringing it to fix a specific point. You try to make it perfect. I think this is the same. Thanks for listening. Alright, we shared the poems. And that means we're gonna have a fight in this classroom, aren't we? Because Natsuki and Yuri, god darn it. This is everyone. Glance around the room. Ooh. The music just got a note higher. I heard that. If I was to follow myself, I would totally go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? Yeah, that line. Natsuki, I'm Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Why did the music just stop? Oh. You really act as long as you know, Natsuki. Me, look who's talking. You wanna be edgy. Dang. Edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the F is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on, let RyGuy hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be all head over heels for you after this. And suddenly Yuri turns to me as if she's just noticed I was standing here. RyGuy, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true, she started it. I don't like this. I'm not pressing anything. Okay, I guess I gotta choose. I'm going for Natsuki in this route, so I guess that didn't work. I'm trying. Oh god, they're like, oh no, okay, just. Oh, hi, Monika. You gonna stop filling my screen? Do I have to advance this? Yes, I do. Hey RyGuy. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Thank you for being considerate and spilling off your text that way. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll probably go back inside when they're done yelling. Haha, some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Well, it's not too late to try. Head back in there and try to defuse the conflict. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the class. Oh no, what did Yuri say? She quickly runs away. Oh dear, well it looks like they're done. Yuri's rocking back in her fork in her desk with her palms on her head. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. RyGuy, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. That's a fair reason. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. Oh no, we're kind of getting a little more tension here. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with RyGuy. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I mean, we didn't read the book today. What would we discuss? Would you just give me the summary or something? What are you gonna sigh? I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to save. This game is going absolutely nuts right now, so I am going to put it down for the day, and we will pick it back up next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.